Hey, hey, good morning, good morning. Wow, that's really bright, isn't it? Hey, guys, good morning. Hey, if you're just joining, hey, Jason, what's happening, boss? Hey, guys, if you're just joining, I got a towel on the chair, like I'm all kinds of not prepared. Hey, welcome, welcome. Hey, if you're just joining me, give me a name and where you're from, my friends. Come on in, welcome. Sock Mama, welcome. Jasmine, hey, welcome, welcome. Hey, Jason, what up? Hey, Jason, I'm going to be up in Seattle in the next couple of weeks, so maybe we ought to grab a cocktail or something. Brenda, welcome. Hey, custom greetings, welcome, welcome. Hey, guys, we're going to get started in just a second. Shelly, welcome. Whoop, whoop. Dave Potter, what's up, my friend? I loved watching your video, Dave. It was just very inspiring. Leroy, welcome. Welcome up in Washington. I'm actually going to be in Washington in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Middle of June, so hopefully we'll get to see you. Shelly, welcome. Oh, Jason, I am going to ANMP. I'm leaving tomorrow morning at 4 a.m., so let's definitely connect up. I have a meeting to do tomorrow night in Dallas, but then I'll be there all day Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I don't leave until Monday late afternoon, so I'm going to take meetings and stuff, so awesome. Hey, you guys, we're going to get started. Hey, thank you so much for giving hearts down in the bottom corner. That's awesome. I whore myself out for hearts. I don't know why I say that. It's just kind of funny. So, hey, you guys, today I want to talk about one way for you to close more business. This is huge, and it keeps coming up for some reason in presentations that I'm a part of, both on the prospect side or on the presenter side. And so I wanted to talk just a little bit about one thing that you can do to help close more business, right? Have more business come to you, attract it to you, so on and so forth. And that's very simply this. You got to be prepared. I mean, for crying out loud, you got to be prepared. Jason, thank you so much for sharing that out on Twitter. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for giving me those hearts. It's like your little fingers are just going bonanzas. I love it. So we got to be better at being prepared for whatever's going to come our way in a prospecting meeting. Okay? So, oh, I am. Oh, I'm shit. Well, watch this. Oh, you just went bye-bye. Oh, I missed one. Damn it. Hey, so I love that we've got trolls on here. I mean, you got to love the haters, right? If you don't love the haters, then you can't, what do you do? So, awesome. So you got to be prepared. What does being prepared actually mean in real time? Okay, so let me give you a couple of examples. If your business, whatever you sell, whatever product, goods, service, company you represent, if there's paperwork involved, you better be prepared to do that paperwork. So in my particular case, I have multiple ways for people to sign up for my business. We can sign up using a phone app. We can sign up using a computer. We can even sign up using a paper application, a paper sales process, right? So when I roll into a presentation, that paperwork is set to go. I have all of those at my disposal. I know they're all working. In my particular situation, my paper application, I literally go so far as to pre-fill it out with as many pieces of information as possible. I'm all about automation. I love automation, but sometimes automation doesn't always play and be our friend when cell phone coverage doesn't work in a particular area, or we're in a place that just doesn't get cell phone coverage, or our computer goes down, or the battery goes down on our laptops. Whatever that means, automation you better have a backup plan, because if you don't have a backup plan, you may lose that particular person closing the deal. So whatever paperwork your company, your service, or whatever uses, have that prepared with you when you roll in. Next, if you're a product, good, or service that requires or enhances its sales process by samples, well, hell's bells, you better have some samples with you at all times, right? I mean, I can't tell you how many times I have to do presentations on the fly, and if I'm doing a presentation on the fly and I'm not prepared with samples, I'm not prepared with paperwork, I could be losing out on a lot of sales just because I'm not prepared. Having your computer, this happened to me, and I say this with totally calling myself out. I rolled into a presentation literally yesterday morning. I'm all set. I get ready to open up my computer, and I realize that my computer battery had died. and I was just not in a space where I could fire up the computer, right? We were at a restaurant, didn't have a plug. I mean, you guys know the drill. I got caught with my pants down, so to speak, right? So always make sure that your laptop is charged if you're going to use your laptop, okay? Here's another thing. When you roll into a presentation, I highly recommend that you make sure your pen actually works. Is there anything more frustrating than you have somebody wanting to join your business or sign on the dotted line, you take out a pen, try to fill it out, and it doesn't work, right? Easily solvable. Just go buy a box of pens from Staples. I have a particular pen I happen to like at Staples. I go to Staples and I buy pens by the box. And I just throw a handful in my bag because I never want to get stuck and lose out an order because my pen didn't work. Okay? So we already talked about setting up your paperwork ahead of time. Hey, thank you guys for the hearts again. I just want to take a second and say thank you so much. I know that your little fingers are going like this, and I just really appreciate it. I'm actually working towards 1 million hearts. So we're going to be doing a lot more Periscopes in order to generate 1 million hearts. So, and then finally, the other thing I would recommend for your business, if you want to close more business, is know the objections that people are going to have before you ever sit down so that you can take those off the table prior to them signing. Welcome, Neil. Appreciate you being here, boss. So let's go through those again. So you want to make sure that you have all the proper paperwork for somebody to sign up for your business. You want to make sure that you have samples. If you're selling if you're selling tape measures, you want to have tape measures there. If you have shampoo, then you want to use shampoo. If you want to sell greeting cards, then you have greeting cards. Whatever your deal is, you need to make sure you have samples there. If you're going to show somebody a presentation on your computer or your iPad or your laptop or whatever, make sure the bloody thing is charged up and that you have a backup plan. Make sure that you've got pens that actually work, right? This is huge. I love the fact that there's so many hearts being given, you guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you, and thank you. Pens. Set up your paperwork ahead of time. One of the things I do is when I go sit down with somebody, especially it's for anybody, but as a big client, I want to make sure that paperwork is filled out as much as possible before I ever sit down. Nothing is going to get me off the game if somebody says yes for them to sign on the dotted line. And then finally, you want to know the objections that you're going to get before you ever sit down. Before you ever sit down, you want to know all the objections and start removing them one at a time. So if you get a lot of objections about time, you better say, you better explain to them that this doesn't take a lot of time. If it's you are in a product company and you know that it's got small moving parts, maybe you come forth and say, hey, we've had some problems with little kids choking on this part, right? Make sure to be safe. If it's a time thing, give them ways to remove the time element. If it's a cost thing or an investment thing, well, then what are you doing to help them create that income? See, one of the things I love doing for people is that when somebody's thinking about joining me in the business, I know that if I can save them X amount of dollars in their business or X amount of dollars out of their household budget, then I can then ask them to invest those dollars over here, okay? So I'm very clear on what the objections are with my products and my services. I know what the objections are so that the minute somebody sits down, I can start removing them in the conversation, and you come off so much better prepared than if you don't know the objections. So you guys, in order to close more business, you just got to be prepared. You got to be prepared. And hey, I would be remiss if I didn't say, if you want to grab a copy of my CD, Get More Referrals Now, and you don't want to pay anything for it, super easy. Just go to expandthebusiness.com. You guys can get yourself a copy of Get More Referrals. I appreciate it. Hey, if you're with me live, I just want to let you know that tonight I'm going to have a buddy. I'm going to have a friend of mine on tonight that we're going to be talking about how to create authority in the marketplace. So if you're with me on Facebook, I'll post it up. If you're on my email list, you got an email with it a few minutes ago. But jump on the call tonight at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much. I hope you got a little bit of value out of this. I hope you'll at least go on Amazon and buy yourself a box of pens. Go print out some applications for whatever product, good, or service you're with. Get a list of your objections. If you don't know the objections, go find somebody that's doing the deal out on all over the place and find out what their objections are. Make sure you've got samples going. Let's go out there and have an amazing day. Today's the last day of the month for you to close some business. Stretch yourself. Go do something that's gonna require you to be outside your comfort zone just for today. Play hardcore at 100%. We'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm gonna do a few scopes today. So with that, have an amazing day. Thank you for everybody that gave me hearts. I appreciate that. You know, I know that you can go like this. And thanks, guys. I will talk to you later.